Hello and welcome to a book review by Warhammer 40k bookreviews.com. Today I'm taking a look at Horus Rising by Dan Abnett. Horus Rising is the first book in the Horus Heresy series of books, and in this first book we join Horus 1 year after the Emperor of Mankind has named him War Master and thereby put him in charge of leading the Golden Crusade that is spreading the influence of the Imperium across the galaxy, wiping out alien civilizations and bringing lost human planets back under the wings of Terra, and generally being all around rather rude to anyone that does not conform to the Emperor's vision of the Imperium. As one of 18 beings known as Primarchs, Horus is the Emperor's symbol of the pinnacle of mankind, possessing a physique and intellect that makes him all but godlike. The Primarchs are the leaders of the 18 Space Marine legions, each made up of tens of thousands of Space Marines who are themselves genetically engineered super soldiers, of course. Horus leads the Lunar Wolves Legion, and as the book opens, we join the Legion as they crush the resistance of planet 6319, which has rejected the demands of the Imperial fleet and therefore is about to have a very bad day, courtesy of the Lunar Wolves and one angry demigod. Resistance is quickly crushed, and among the participants of the battle, we also find Warhammer 40k major bad guy Abaddon, who at this point is captain in the Lunar Wolves Legion. Despite the clear victory, a shadow is cast over the whole affair as the nefarious presence of chaos is discovered. As the plot develops, we are treated to a deeper look into the lives of the Lunar Wolves and see the early signs of the dark turn that the Legion will eventually take. This is woven into a story that is heavy on battles, giving us ample chance to see the Space Marines of the Golden Era in action and experience the more innocent sense of duty and purpose that was lost in the fires of the Heresy. Obviously, the characters of Horus Rising are hugely important to the enjoyment of the book, and luckily Abnett has done a good job of breathing life into the mythical figure Horus, and also portrays the other main protagonists in a manner that makes them interesting to read about, if maybe a little flat. Even if you did not know from the beginning which of the Space Marines that are eventually going to succumb to the lure of chaos, you'll probably figure it out quickly enough, as their flawed character is telegraphed to the point where Abnett might as well have written in muahaha after all their sentences, just so that the reader is no longer in doubt that this person is a bad guy. Horus Rising is an extremely cool book for a veteran 40k fan to read, as you get a lot of background and context for so many things that are just taken for granted in the 40k universe. It also presents different twists on the 40k universe, since so many of the basic premises are different in the 31st millennium. But that doesn't mean that new readers won't be able to enjoy the book. If you start by reading Horus Rising and more of the Horus Heresy series, then you'll also get plenty of knowledge about the 40k universe presented to you, which will then make it equally cool for you to go to the real, so to speak, Warhammer 40k books and see how different the galaxy has become since the events of the Heresy. I would say that Horus Heresy is up there as one of my favorite books of all time, partly because the book itself is generally well written and enjoyable, but also because it gives additional insight and details about the 40k universe in an extremely fascinating way. I give Horus Rising 4 out of 5 chainswords.